I'm James Quirk reporting for Inkish TV. We're at the Mark Andy booth at Labelexpo Americas 2024, speaking with Steve Luedke, who's the Vice President of Advanced Customer Support. Steve,
That's
nice
correct.
to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Now, you have a very interesting background. You're recently joined Mark Andy in this role, but you've come from the printing side of the industry. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So I was with WS Packaging and Multicolor once the two companies merged for a little over 26 years, various roles through production, equipment purchasing, product development. So pretty diverse background in the market that we serve.
So that must give you a really useful perspective from Mark Andy's point of view in terms of knowing the machines, but also like knowing that customer, the converter perspective of what they need from their machine manufacturer, supplier, what in terms of support, as that kind of that can bring you that kind of perspective must be very important for Mark Andy, I'm sure.
Yeah, yep. So we've hit the ground running, working with our customers. I think it's a relief that I understand their perspectives, right? So I was in their shoes, so a lot of what I went through, they're now dealing with. I can bring that back, and as a management team, that really helps us make decisions and really focus on serving the customer the best we can.
And there's a new initiative from Mark Andy which you're overseeing. Can you tell us a little bit about that in terms of the customer support?
Yes, so it's called Mark Andy 360 Support. I'll be building a team. Right now there's another gentleman and myself. We will be doing in-depth work with our customers, so not just buy, sell machine, go through things, but really make them understand their business or help them understand, optimize the efficiencies of the equipment that we sell, and really help them make the best decisions that they can, as far as what type of equipment it is that they buy. So it's going very well.
And Mark Andy also has launched Mark Andy University, which is a sort of training program, I think.
So yeah, so we did have Mark Andy University. Once COVID came, that kind of shut things down because there's just nobody traveling and going into different facilities. That's something that will be one of my main focuses, and we hope to have that launched by probably end of first quarter. So not only teaching press operators, how to run our equipment most efficiently, but I think just as importantly, helping service technicians understand how to do PMs, how to maintain the equipment, and how to keep it running, so to maximize uptime for our customers.
How has this kind of role evolved in recent years with increased kind of remote diagnostics in the machines themselves? And obviously since COVID as well, has there been a kind of cultural shift in terms of how you interact on a customer support level?
I'm not so sure that's caused it as much as just digital, versus flex. So I'd say digital's a little bit more hands-on as far as the amount of training that's needed. It's more complex, obviously, but just the overall maintenance of the machines, there's more upkeep on a digital machine than what there is flexo. So just by its nature, we're more involved in shorter time windows. Instead of doing a yearly PM for a customer, maybe on a flexo machine, we're in at least semi-annually and probably quarterly visits to really help them maintain their digital assets. But you are correct, the new things that we have which would be our ProWorks in our data analytics software, that's all integrated into our machines now. So it's an offering that we give our customers where they can really go in and have us look at theirs. We can do some troubleshooting online. We can see trending. We can help them work through potential issues that may be coming up that we didn't have previously. So it's a great tool that we've launched.
Interesting. Well, Steve, thank you very much. Very nice to meet you, and have a great rest of the show.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.